April 1909. A newspaper in Phoenix prints an astonishing claim that deep within a remote section of the Grand Canyon, explorers stumbled upon a hidden city carved into the rock. Inside, Egyptian artifacts, Buddhist symbols, and giant skeletons. And the institution leading the investigation? The Smithsonian. But just as quickly as the story appeared, it disappeared. No photographs, no follow-up reports. And the Smithsonian? They deny it all. Was it a hoax? Or did someone decide this discovery was too dangerous to reveal? According to the report, a man named G.E. Kincaid was rafting along the Colorado River when he noticed an unusual formation, an entrance halfway up the cliff wall. Inside, he claimed to find a vast subterranean complex. Artifacts with unfamiliar writing, mummified remains in ceremonial pose, even what he described as statues resembling Egyptian deities and imagery linked to Eastern cultures. The article names a Professor S.A. Jordan, allegedly dispatched by the Smithsonian to oversee the site. But here's the first mystery. There are no known records of G.E. Kincaid or Professor Jordan ever working with the Smithsonian. And that article? It's the only trace of this expedition ever published. Researchers trying to locate the cave have run into dead ends. The coordinates listed in the article don't lead to a known structure. Even stranger, much of that region is now designated as a restricted zone by the U.S. government. No hiking, camping, or aerial photography without special clearance. Is it for preservation, protection, or is something being hidden? The Smithsonian's alleged cover-up isn't limited to the Grand Canyon. For decades, newspapers across America reported findings of giant human skeletons, sometimes standing over 8 feet tall, with elongated skulls and anatomical anomalies. Mounds in the Midwest, burial chambers in the West. In many cases, the remains were said to be turned over to the Smithsonian, yet none exist in the public record. Researchers like Richard J. Dewhurst and alternative historians suggest these bones may have been deliberately removed to maintain a certain historical narrative. Could these remains belong to a lost race? A prehistoric culture wiped from memory? Skeptics argue there's a simpler explanation. The Arizona Gazette story lacks a byline. The Smithsonian has no record of the people involved, and many giant skeleton reports were later exposed as hoaxes or exaggerated stories by local papers seeking sensational headlines. But that raises a bigger question. Why are we so eager to believe these tales? Is it our mistrust of institutions, or a yearning for a hidden past waiting to be uncovered? In the end, the story of the Grand Canyon Cave isn't just about archaeology. It's about who controls history, and what might lie beneath the surface of both the earth and our understanding. Whether myth, misprint, or memory deliberately buried, the echoes of this story refuse to be silenced. And as long as questions remain, the canyon keeps its secrets,